DK, what we've seen from Henry the last dozen or so games, I mean, we've talked about, getting the ball to the center of the field. How much should we be reading into what's been going on so far with him?
He's doing an unbelievable job. Offensively, bat's coming alive. We've seen what he's done. Defensively, how much better he's gotten. You just, when you know the kid, you know how hard he works, you know how much he cares, and he puts everything into it every single day. You see how he's prepared, regardless if he's starting, not starting, whatever. Just can't say enough about him and the energy that he's brought, and continuing to swing the bat like that. Huge home run today. How about Isaac Mattson? Coming in that situation. Heaney did a fantastic job for 6 innings, and Matty coming in a real tough spot there, and I mean, unbelievable.
Have you seen a guy earn his big league win out of the bullpen more than that?
I can't remember one like that. Guy on third, tie game, get a punch out, pop up, and a fly out again against a pinch hitter. First day back too. Caught an early flight from Indianapolis, or where were they, Memphis maybe?
Yeah.
And coming up here and to get in that situation and do what he did, unbelievable.
Well, even more than that, he went to Pitt. He's from Erie. He played independent ball to get back to the big leagues. First big league win in front of this crowd. Like, how special is it to be able to manage, that situation?
Thinking about that, that's storybook right there, and for him to have that moment and talk about the crowd, like the energy again today was fantastic, and for him to come in that moment and be able to do what he did, and then you throw the storyline on top of it, really cool.
Donnie, what did you like about Mattson just in that moment? Decide to give him the call when he had to come out.
Yeah, he's been pitching really well. He did a good job when he was up earlier this season, and to have the 2 righties, and then we thought they may pinch hit, and we like him as a neutral guy against righty and lefty, and like his changeup against the lefties. So thought he was a really good matchup there to whichever way they went as the inning went on with righty or lefty.
They said he just had cramping in his calf. He's gonna be okay.
That's what it seems. I haven't had a full chance to catch up on everything yet, but that's what it sounded like to me too.
What'd you like about him before the cramping?
Oh man, I mean, he was at, I don't even know, 60 pitches through 60 something through 6. Inducing contact early, and just did a great job mixing it in and out, using his changeup and curveball. Was flipping his curveball in. He had good command of it, and he did a great job.
The pitch kind of gets it. How it happened, and the pitch kind of gets your attention. But did he gesture to the dugout and say that he wasn't feeling good, or
no?
What happened there?
No, I saw him trying to stretch it out. Right before that pitch, kind of caught my eye, and then the next pitch sailed to the backstop, and you knew something was going on, obviously, at that moment, because his command was so good all day.
Honey, you guys are 7-6 now since you took over in 1-run games. Just what can you say about the team's fight just to kind of battle in those close situations?
Man, it's all about them and the way that they're competing and playing, and honestly, and we've had some games too where we've been out of it and we're able to come back and get the closer in the game too. So I feel like, the way that we're finishing games, even when, I think there was one against Milwaukee 8-3, and we ended up getting McGill in the game. It's the one that comes to mind for me, just the way that we're continuing to fight, continuing to play and finish is great.
Did you know Hank had it off the bat?
No, he earned that one. That's a long way out there, and to get it and put a good swing on it like that in that moment, you earn it when you go anywhere out there in left center.
How good do you feel with your 8th and 9th, regardless of when Bednar or Santana pitch? It seems like both of them are just firing on all cylinders right now.
They are. We've got 2 guys back there that can handle the back end, 8th and 9th inning, and feel great about it. They both came in firing strikes with all their pitches. I mean, Betty's throwing some nasty splits, and then get Schwarb on that curveball there, and he's running it at 98, and then Santana's command and the way that he's executing has been really, really good.
Another game for Nick, another triple, especially in the first inning. Really, really big hit, especially in the game. What can you say about him?
Yeah, he's a spark plug, man. And to come right back again after yesterday, did the same thing. Schwarber hits a home run in the first, and Nick comes back, leads off with a triple. Kutch gets him in, and we're right back to 1-1. And just being able to finish games like we talked about, but to be able to answer too quickly has been a big key for us.